and welcome back to KM Celestial Journey. I'm your host KM, and today, prepare yourselves for an expedition into the truly extraordinary. We're talking about a newly confirmed exoplanet, a world potentially capable of supporting life, located a mere 20 light-years from our own solar system. Yes, you heard that correctly. This isn't science fiction. This is cutting-edge science fact. So, fasten your metaphorical seatbelts because this journey is going to be truly interstellar. Researchers have just announced the confirmation of a super-Earth orbiting within the habitable zone of a nearby star. Let's unpack that. An exoplanet is any planet that orbits a star other than our Sun. The habitable zone, often called the Goldilocks zone, is the region around a star where conditions might be just right for liquid water to exist on a planet's surface. And liquid water, as we understand it, is absolutely crucial for life as we know it. This monumental finding, recently published in the esteemed journal Astronomy and Astrophysics, represents the culmination of over 2 decades of dedicated observation and meticulous analysis. And it all began with the keen eye of one brilliant scientist. Let's journey back in time a couple of years. Dr. Michael Cretinier, a researcher at the University of Oxford, was engaged in the painstaking process of analyzing archived data collected by the HARPS, High-Accuracy Radial Velocity Planet Searcher spectrograph at the La Silla Observatory in Chile. HARPS, for those unfamiliar, is an incredibly sensitive instrument designed to dissect the light absorbed and emitted by celestial objects. It's like a prism on steroids, allowing scientists to see the subtle fingerprints of distant worlds. Dr. Cretinier, while meticulously examining this data, noticed something peculiar, something that made his scientific senses tingle. Periodic subtle shifts in the light spectrum of a nearby sun-like star. These shifts, he hypothesized, could be the telltale sign of the gravitational tug of an unseen planet. Now, detecting these kinds of signals is an incredibly complex and challenging endeavor. It's akin to trying to hear a single whisper in the midst of a roaring crowd. The signal was faint, barely discernible, leaving Dr. Cretinier in a state of scientific suspense. Was it a genuine planet, a true discovery? Or was it simply an anomaly caused by the star itself, a quirk of stellar activity? Or perhaps, even worse, could it be a mere instrumental error? Imagine the weight of that uncertainty. He potentially had a groundbreaking discovery on his hands, but he needed solid, irrefutable evidence. Dr. Cretinier knew he couldn't do it alone. He assembled a team of international experts, a global collaboration of astronomers and astrophysicists, and they embarked on a scientific quest. A deep dive into over 20 years' worth of data from HARPS and its even more sophisticated successor, Espresso, also stationed in Chile. These instruments are among the most powerful in the world for measuring the tiniest variations in light spectra. Think of them as the Hubble Space Telescope, but specifically designed for detecting the subtle wobbles of stars caused by orbiting planets. The team's work was painstaking and time-consuming. They spent countless hours meticulously analyzing the data, systematically eliminating every conceivable source of contamination. They employed state-of-the-art data processing techniques and performed incredibly detailed analyses to isolate the planetary signal from the background noise and subtle instrumental effects. It was like searching for a single perfectly formed snowflake in a blizzard. And then, after years of tireless effort, the moment of revelation. The team finally confirmed the existence of the planet. They christened it HD 2794d. It's classified as a super-Earth, meaning it's significantly more massive than our own planet, approximately 6 times the mass of Earth, to be precise. And it orbits a star remarkably similar to our Sun, located a relatively close 20 light-years away. In the vast cosmic ocean, that's practically a stone's throw. Dr. Cretinier described the moment of confirmation as a combination of immense joy and profound relief. He explained that the initial signal was so incredibly weak, right on the very edge of the spectrograph's detection capabilities, that he couldn't be absolutely certain of its reality. But now, the evidence is irrefutable, undeniable. The planet is real. Now, here's where things get truly exciting. HD 2794d resides within the habitable zone of its star. This crucial location means that it's situated at the ideal distance for liquid water to potentially exist on its surface. And as we know, or at least strongly suspect, liquid water is an absolutely essential ingredient for life as we currently understand it. Does this mean there's life teeming on HD 2794D? We simply don't have the answer yet, but the mere possibility is incredibly tantalizing, a beacon of hope in our search for extraterrestrial life. However, there's a fascinating twist in this cosmic tale. Unlike the orbits of most planets, HD 2794D's orbit isn't circular. It's elliptical. This means that its distance from its star varies significantly throughout its year, causing it to swing from the outer edge of the habitable zone to the inner edge. This could result in dramatic temperature fluctuations on the planet's surface. Imagine scorching summers where the oceans might boil, followed by frigid winters where everything freezes solid. Whether life, as we know it, could survive such extreme shifts is a question that scientists are incredibly eager to explore. Despite this orbital quirk, HD 2794D is an incredibly significant discovery. It's a prime target, a celestial laboratory for future space missions specifically designed to detect signs of life beyond Earth. Think of it as a cosmic testbed for astrobiologists. These ambitious missions, including the extremely large telescope, the Habitable Worlds Observatory, and the Large Interferometer for Exoplanets, LIFE, will be equipped with incredibly advanced instruments capable of analyzing the atmospheres of exoplanets in unprecedented detail. They'll be on the lookout for what scientists call biosignatures, telltale chemical fingerprints in the atmosphere that could hint at the presence of life. Things like oxygen, methane, and even complex organic molecules could be clues, tantalizing hints that something or someone is living, breathing, and perhaps even thriving on HD 2794D. Dr. Crétinier emphasized the pivotal role that this planet could play in these upcoming missions, particularly given its location in the habitable zone and its relatively close proximity to Earth. He's understandably excited about the discovery, but he's even more thrilled to see what other scientists, with their diverse expertise and perspectives, will uncover about this strange and captivating world. The discovery of HD 2794D raises a multitude of profound questions. Is there indeed liquid water on its surface? Could it support life, even with its unusual elliptical orbit? What kind of atmosphere does it possess? What are its surface conditions like? These are just a few of the mysteries scientists are now urgently trying to unravel. And the answers, when we find them, could fundamentally change our understanding of life in the universe, our place in the cosmos. This remarkable discovery is a powerful testament to the insatiable human drive to explore, to question, to understand. It's a reminder that the universe is brimming with wonders, waiting to be discovered, waiting to be explored, and who knows what other incredible discoveries await us. Perhaps one day we'll detect a signal from HD 2794D, a sign that we're not alone. Or perhaps, in the not-too-distant future, we'll even send our own message, a beacon of humanity reaching out to the stars. That brings us to the end of today's episode of KM Celestial Journey. Thank you for joining me on this extraordinary voyage to a potentially habitable world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow space enthusiasts. And let me know in the comments section what you think about this truly awe-inspiring discovery. Until our next cosmic adventure, keep looking up.